Hey there, space enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the boundaries of science, technology, and innovation. Today, we're diving into one of the most thrilling moments in modern space exploration, SpaceX's Starship test flight. This mission pushed the limits of what's possible and gave us a glimpse into the future of interplanetary travel. Buckle up as we unpack everything that happened on this groundbreaking test flight. Let's launch right in. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible new renders of the human landing system Starship. These are the first official design updates we've seen in a while, and they're absolutely stunning. One noticeable change? The solar panels on the exterior of the ship are missing. Instead, we see rectangular doors above the NASA logo and just below the windows. This aligns with previous concepts showing deployable solar arrays that extend out and drop alongside the ship's body. The landing thrusters remain in the same position, but now we get a clearer look at the potential design and deployment of the landing gear. Fascinating stuff. Two versions of the lunar Starship are showcased here, one with a few windows and another with several. This hints at two key missions: the short-term Artemis 3 moon lander and the future Starship designed to support Moonbase Alpha. Switching gears to Mars, SpaceX has given us a peek at their preparations for the first mission to the Red Planet. There's a lot to unpack, so let's jump right in. During the live stream, the presenters highlighted a key difference. The Martian atmosphere isn't just thinner than Earth's, it's also made up almost entirely of carbon dioxide, CO. This creates a completely different challenge compared to Earth's nitrogen and oxygen-rich atmosphere. When the spacecraft enters Mars' atmosphere, the CO burns into plasma in a way that's far more reactive. It generates atomic oxygen, a highly energetic gas that's notorious for breaking down chemical bonds and accelerating erosion. On Earth, we mostly encounter atomic oxygen in the upper atmosphere, where it's already a threat to satellites and space vehicles. Because of this, SpaceX's heat shield must handle much more aggressive wear and tear than what we see during Earth re-entries. That's why they're putting their heat shield tiles through extreme tests in a powerful jet furnace. The goal? To simulate and prepare for the harsh Martian conditions. Now, back to the main event. SpaceX is wrapping up the block, one classic Starship upper stage design, with a final launch that pushes the limits of what this hardware can achieve. Let's see how it all unfolds. To survive this re-entry and achieve a controlled water landing, the ship must perform better than expected. This time, the landing will happen on the daylight side of Earth, giving us a crystal clear view of what could be a nail-biting moment. Future missions may require removing heat shield tiles to accommodate additional hardware, so SpaceX is choosing to test this now on the most expendable ship in their fleet. The thinking? Better to push boundaries with this older design than with something they can't afford to lose. The second big change, the flight profile. If the ship survives re-entry, despite its outdated and compromised heat shield, it will face an aerobatic challenge like never before. Typically, Starship performs its iconic belly flop, falling through the atmosphere horizontally, like a skydiver. But this time, SpaceX is experimenting with an increased angle of attack, pointing the nose more sharply toward the ground during descent. Why? This maneuver is key to gaining cross-range capability, the ability to glide further sideways and return to the launch site. While this could be critical for future missions, it also adds significant stress to the control flaps, dramatically increasing the risk of failure. With all this in mind, it's clear SpaceX is fully aware this test could result in the ship breaking apart mid-descent. But that's precisely the point, to gather data, no matter the outcome. This time, we got to enjoy the launch from a unique perspective, thanks to the late afternoon sun. The bright sunlight lit up the rocket beautifully during ascent, offering stunning visibility and an extra dose of those golden sun vibes I personally love. But not everything went perfectly. Despite the clean launch, there was a hiccup on the way up, a tech-related issue that some of you might even find relatable. Let me explain with a little analogy. I'm a space documentary addict, often lost in hours of content. But there's one problem: tight headphones. My ears always end up aching after binge sessions. Luckily, I found a solution with Perplexity, an AI-powered answer engine. It's like having a personal shopping assistant right on your phone. For example, I typed in over-ear headphones that are comfortable and don't squeeze your ears, and Perplexity instantly pulled up a curated list of options. It included prices, comparisons, and direct links to buy all without opening a million tabs. It's a game changer for quick problem solving, much like the clever fixes SpaceX comes up with for their rockets. Now, let's get back to the mission and see how they handle this unexpected challenge. Instead of digging through endless reviews and tabs, Perplexity lets you compare options side by side with concise explanations of what makes each one unique. Whether you're shopping for tech gear, finding the perfect gift, or hunting for something super specific, it turns the entire process into a breeze. With just one tap, you can go from a quick search to making a purchase simple and efficient. It's not just about answering questions, it's about making the journey enjoyable. So, if you're stuck on what to buy or searching for inspiration, give Perplexity a try. Who knows? You might find exactly what you need along the way. Now, back to the mission. After stage separation and the boost back burn, we got the call out for booster offshore divert. Translation: no dramatic Mechazilla booster catch today. Instead, the Super Heavy booster is on a course for a splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico. So what happened? While the exact issue isn't confirmed, there are a couple of clues. First, a communications antenna on top of the launch tower was visibly bent after liftoff. Now, I don't think this was the root cause, but it's worth noting after all. It wouldn't be up there if it didn't serve an important purpose. As the story unfolds, we'll keep a close eye on these developments. For now, let's see how the rest of the mission plays out. First, there's the bent communications antenna on top of the launch tower. While it's unclear if this directly impacted the mission, it's a curious detail. That antenna wouldn't be there if it wasn't important, so its condition raises a few questions. Clue 2. The odd pipe. At T+2 minutes, 54 seconds on the live stream, we got a familiar view from the Super Heavy booster. But this time, something unusual appeared: a pipe end sticking out at the top of the frame. What's that doing there? I'm no rocket scientist, but it's safe to guess it wasn't supposed to be exposed like that. Despite these oddities, the booster nailed a smooth water landing. This time, there was noticeably less fire during touchdown. In fact, the SpaceX stream cut away as the booster gently tipped over into the water, a surprisingly serene moment. Of course, in other camera angles, we saw it erupt into flames just seconds later. But with rocket fuel sloshing around, flammable gases, and red-hot engines, fire was pretty much inevitable. Now, let's talk about the payload. SpaceX made history by launching the first-ever payload on a Starship rocket, a banana. Not just any banana, though. This wasn't a real one. That would have been a disaster. If you launched a real banana into the vacuum of space, the moisture inside would rapidly vaporize and cause it to burst. Cool? Maybe. Disturbing? Definitely. Before we delve into the flight itself, let's quickly set the stage. SpaceX's Starship program is the cornerstone of Elon Musk's vision for Mars colonization. The sixth test flight marked another critical step in refining the design and capabilities of Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft intended for both crewed and uncrewed missions. This particular flight was conducted at SpaceX's Starbase in Boca Chica, Texas, with Starship SNX-X substitute with the correct serial number mounted atop the powerful Super Heavy booster. The goal? Test key features like high-altitude maneuverability, re-entry, and landing crucial for safe, reusable spaceflight. The stakes were high and expectations even higher. The excitement kicked off with a flawless countdown. At T-0, Starship roared to life, propelled by the massive thrust of its Raptor engines. Spectators were awestruck as the sleek spacecraft soared into the skies. Unlike previous launches, SpaceX implemented new hardware upgrades and software tweaks for improved stability during ascent. The vehicle climbed to a predetermined altitude while maintaining its trajectory with precision. This ascent phase was a nail-biter as engineers watched intently, hoping to see months of hard work pay off. The visuals of the Starship against the backdrop of the Earth's curvature were nothing short of cinematic. Now comes the exciting part: mid-flight maneuvers. Once the spacecraft reached its target altitude, the engines shut off and Starship began its belly flop maneuver. This critical step is designed to simulate its re-entry into a planet's atmosphere. Using its aerodynamic control surfaces, the vehicle tilted horizontally, relying on its fins for balance and drag control. This maneuver is essential for reducing heat during re-entry and ensuring a controlled descent. The belly flop not only demonstrated Starship's aerodynamic agility, but also showcased SpaceX's innovative approach to spacecraft design, setting it apart from traditional capsules. The landing phase is always the moment of truth, and this flight was no exception. Starship reignited its Raptor engines to execute a complex flip maneuver, aligning itself vertically for touchdown. This phase is a high-stakes dance of engineering precision. The crowd held its breath as the spacecraft descended towards the landing pad. While the vehicle landed slightly harder than expected, it was a significant improvement from earlier tests. Engineers gained invaluable data on engine performance and landing stability, bringing SpaceX closer to perfecting reusable spacecraft technology. Success or failure, every step is a leap forward. So, why does this matter? SpaceX's sixth Starship test flight represents a major milestone in humanity's journey to become a multiplanetary species. The progress made in this flight is paving the way for future missions, from deploying satellites and transporting cargo to enabling human colonization of the Moon and Mars. This isn't just about technological achievement, it's about reshaping our future. Imagine a world where space travel is as routine as commercial aviation. Starship is the key to unlocking that reality, and every test flight brings us closer to making the impossible possible. One of the standout features of SpaceX's Starship program is its focus on reusability. Unlike traditional rockets that are single-use, Starship is designed to be fully reusable. This means that the spacecraft, including the booster, can be launched, landed, and launched again with minimal refurbishment. This breakthrough in reusability drastically reduces the cost of space exploration, making it more sustainable and accessible. With each successful test flight, SpaceX proves that reusing rockets is not just possible, but also reliable, a key step toward making space travel as regular as air travel. Elon Musk's grand vision for Starship isn't limited to low Earth orbit. The ultimate goal is to use Starship as the vehicle that will transport humans to Mars and beyond. SpaceX has been very transparent about their long-term ambitions to colonize the Red Planet. In fact, the test flights are part of a much larger plan to make interplanetary travel a reality. With Starship's massive payload capacity and its ability to carry up to 100 passengers, it's the perfect candidate for deep space missions. The successful testing of Starship is a direct step toward realizing this ambitious goal. Each test flight of Starship brings with it technological advances that can benefit not just space exploration, but Earth as well. From the development of the Raptor engines, which are more powerful and efficient than traditional rocket engines, to the advancements in heat shield technology, Starship is pushing the boundaries of engineering. This includes advancements in materials science, manufacturing techniques, and software, all of which contribute to better performance in extreme environments. These technologies have the potential to impact other industries like aviation, energy, and manufacturing. One of the most impressive aspects of SpaceX's Starship program is their rapid development cycle. Unlike many space agencies that take years or even decades to build and test spacecraft, SpaceX is able to conduct multiple test flights in a short period. This accelerated timeline allows SpaceX to learn quickly, adapt, and improve. Each test flight provides valuable data that can be incorporated into future designs. This iterative process, paired with SpaceX's ability to scale up quickly, positions them as a leader in the space industry, constantly advancing the state-of-the-art in rocketry. SpaceX's collaboration with NASA has been a significant aspect of the Starship program's success. NASA selected SpaceX to build the human landing system for the Artemis program, which aims to return astronauts to the moon. This partnership is a testament to SpaceX's expertise in designing spacecraft that can withstand the rigors of space travel. The knowledge and experience gained from working with NASA have undoubtedly played a role in improving Starship's design and capabilities. But it's not just in NASA. SpaceX is also working with private companies and international space agencies to advance space exploration. As we move toward frequent space flights with reusable rockets like Starship, it's essential to consider the environmental impact. SpaceX has made strides in reducing the ecological footprint of space travel by using more environmentally friendly fuels and designing rockets that can be reused. The advancements in reusable technology help cut down on waste and lower emissions. Moreover, as Starship is designed to be refueled in space, it could dramatically reduce the amount of rocket launches required for interplanetary missions. SpaceX is pushing for sustainability in space travel, which could set an important precedent for the industry. While each test flight of Starship is an exciting success, they come with their own set of challenges. Test flights are inherently risky and can face unforeseen issues like engine malfunctions, weather delays, and structural weaknesses. In past flights, SpaceX has experienced some dramatic moments, such as explosive landings and mid-air shutdowns, which serve as valuable learning opportunities. However, these challenges are part of the iterative testing process, allowing the team to identify flaws and implement fixes. SpaceX is known for taking failures in stride, using them to refine and improve future missions. SpaceX has completely revolutionized the commercial space industry. By offering more affordable and reusable launch options, SpaceX has opened up space exploration to a wide range of new customers, including private companies, research organizations, and even governments. With the success of the Falcon 9 and the upcoming launch of Starship, private companies now have more access to space than ever before. This has sparked a new wave of competition in the space industry, with other companies working hard to develop their own spacecraft, leading to faster advancements and lower costs for everyone. Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.